I'm really thinking.
You don't have to be curious. You don't use it.
I don't know. I'm just playing it in my mind how women use it and work it.
Oh, you nasty. Why are you playing in your mind?
Okay.
Oh, no. Thank you for listening and watching to your favorite podcast. This is the Maximum Filipino Show. This is the Maximum Filipino Show. My name is AJ, CB, Captain Bug. If you I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear in my ears. Walker's doing something with some boxes, and he could have just put it down and just deal with it later, but he's doing it right now. I don't know what he's doing. We're doing Tambayan. Tambayan is hangout in Tagalog. I'm being joined by Waka. How's it going,
Hey,
Waka?
what's up? I don't have my earphones, but yeah, well, hey. Hello, everyone.
He just got a new toy, and
And it didn't start off so well, so apologies.
I told him long ago. I said,
don't believe him. Not
Long
everything
ago.
you say is true.
when all the nations are okay, the Fire Nation.
No.
So
Apparently, the waterbenders did not care.
the waterbenders. But yes, we're doing Tambayan. This is a hangout. We have a special guest tonight.
Yes.
She's a bit nervous, but I told her, don't be nervous.
Why?
You'll be fine.
What did you do to her to make her nervous?
I know, right? I'm not even intimidating. Like, look at me. Do I look intimidating? I look fantabulous.
Says your wife only.
For my age, I look. I just came from It's actually
There it is.
it's Friday, and it's 12 midnight. It's almost 1 o'clock. Where we at? I just got back from a wedding. I did a video. So I'm talking to my co-host, but he's not paying attention to me. But that's fine. I can talk to myself.
Don't do that. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
How was the
talking to
wedding?
you. Yeah. The wedding is fine. Just the DJ was a little all over the place. So the DJ brought his mom.
Say what?
Yeah, the DJ. It's like bring your mom to work day.
Okay, interesting.
The DJ was with his mom, and they were sitting in the vendor's table, eating, and so the photographer that was with me lost his spot because the mom sat on his spot. But anyway, everything worked out.
Okay.
The food was crappy though. Food was crap.
Oh,
It's disgusting.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's like you cook chicken, and then you put sour cream all over it. And
Okay,
then,
you had a sad dinner.
And then they had ham. They boiled ham, and they put gravy all over it. It was disgusting. I didn't even try the mashed potatoes.
I just had a big burrito. A big boy burrito, whatever you call that.
I could have said something disgusting right now, but I won't because of our guest. I'm gonna behave as much as I can. All right. Well, without further ado, our guest tonight for this podcast, and TMFS, we promote Filipino pride and anything about Filipinos. Filipinos all over the world, whether they're in the Philippines or anywhere else. We want to talk to them and promote them. Our guest, her real name is Ginaline. I'm just kidding. It's not.
Don't tease her name like that.
Her name is no, I don't know. She goes by GN. GN. I'm not gonna give you guys her full name because you don't need to creep out on her. But her name is GN. She is a YouTuber. Our YouTube is GN Vlogs. If you guys wanna go and check her out, she got some good content. I was there. We're actually gonna talk about those contents, but it's very interesting. But yeah, we have GN. She is 21 years old.
21.
She's amazing. She was actually one of my co-hosts in our college event. And she's amazing. She was when I told her about this podcast. Actually, she's just gonna mention that. So yeah, please welcome. Yes, we have GN. How are you doing, Ate GN? How's life?
Hi, again, thank you for having me here. I really don't know what to expect.
Yes.
Uh, yeah, Kuya AJ told me you'll start at 11, if I'm not mistaken. And then I was waiting for his message earlier. Then
Oh,
he sent me a message like
Uh,
past 11 already.
so he
I thought
pulled an
he's not gonna
AJ
push
on you.
through.
I see. He pulled an
I thought he
AJ
was
on
not gonna
you.
push through anymore. So I'm
she
stuck.
she
Okay.
actually she was actually hoping that we will reschedule. Yeah,
Oh.
but I said no, not tonight. Not tonight. It's still gonna happen. You know, you could have lied. You know what I mean? You could have lied and you
This
said,
is what.
"Listen to me. Hold on." You could have lied and said, "I'm actually busy. That I can only do 11 to 12. I have
What is?
different other things to do in 12:30." But no, you didn't. You didn't make any excuses, and you're still here
Okay,
joining.
excuse would have been a
Joining
Should
us,
nice way
I?
of saying lying.
huh?
You told her. You said lying. Why would she lie?
That's what I said. She could have lied, but she didn't.
She could have said made an excuse rather than say lie.
Like what excuse?
No, rather use lie. You should have said excuse. Tell her to deliberately lie.
I didn't say she lied. I said she could have lied.
She could have lied.
Yeah.
Why use lie for? That's very un of her. Un of her.
How would you know? You don't. Even, I haven't even met her.
She's with Lester.
So. Yes. So Gian is the wonderful girlfriend of our dear friend Lester. What's his
Yes.
last name? Guevara, right?
Is it Gavar?
I think it is Guevara.
We would
Yeah.
ask her.
That's right. So how's your dating life with Lester?
That's quite personal.
I
Straight
know,
to the
right?
point.
I
Wow.
know. Let's get into it. Let's get
Dang.
into this topic. They probably don't even know who Lester is. If Lester, if you're listening to this podcast,
Be very supportive.
yes, thank you
Yeah.
for letting us ask your girlfriend about some personal
Yes.
questions. You don't have to answer, but it'd be nice if you answer.
Should I lie now? I think this is the right time to lie. I'm just kidding.
All right, all right. I like her already.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, how's dating life? How's life in general? Not just dating life. How's life?
Well, how do I say it? It's amazing. I mean, there's just a lot of twists and turns. I mean, as you age, you really wouldn't be after the more of the feeling moments, but you're more the how will you plan your future?
Mm,
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Aren't you? You're 23, right?
I'm 24.
Oh,
10 years ago.
24.
oh, I thought they're still that at that age where he's.
24,
you-
10 years ago.
24,
Yeah.
10 years ago. Do the math. Are you seriously doing the math right now? It's 34.
I'm 32. Jeez.
Yeah, I know. She's older than you. You have to contemplate on that. Oh, that makes
I'm not
sense.
gonna say anything. That's a dangerous question.
That makes sense. That makes sense. The COVID is still happening in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
How are you dealing with this whole COVID thing?
Well, just like any other relationships, getting stronger.
Wait, COVID is getting stronger.
Obviously.
You probably should break up with COVID. I don't think that's healthy. I
Wow.
don't think this relationship
I
is
think
healthy.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
COVID's very clingy.
by God's grace, we're being sustained. I had COVID back in April of this
Oh.
year, and
Oh.
thankfully, by God's grace, we were able to recover. Me and my entire family.
That's good. That's good.
And right now we're just trying to leave like the new normal setup.
Well,
It's
how's
been,
that-
like
how's
almost
that
2
look
years
like?
now.
How's that new normal look like?
Mm.
Well, we can't do the usual things that we usually do. Like in the church setup, especially, there are limited people who are allowed to attend.
Oh.
Senior citizens are still not, are they're still restricted. Children are not allowed to go out, so it's kind of difficult.
So it's back to lockdown again?
No, not really. It's more
Um,
just restricted.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, we still have some restrictions.
Do you guys still have curfews?
Not in my place, but I know in some areas there is still. Curfew.
Oh, that sucks.
So how are you taking it and how everyone else is taking it as a nation or as a family or as you? The whole situation.
Well, I think by this time we were able to already get the hang of it, but
Hmm.
during the first few months, it was really difficult. I think the biggest challenge is our mental health because it really brings a lot of, anxiety. You really get anxious with the situation. Um, you're not used to staying at home for
Mm.
like an entire month without any other seeing other people.
Without any interactions. Yeah, my last one when I was there, what 10 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone loves to mingle. They love that person interaction. They love to talk. I mean, even if you're right next to a stranger and they'll just start talking, whether across the street or anything like that. You guys are very relational, very
I think you like it more than other Filipinos.
as a foreigner, yeah.
No, not just that. Remember when you first met Ate Riza and you kissed her?
Okay, all right. That moment was a cultural misunderstanding.
Yeah,
So I did not.
I enjoyed mingling and getting close to you.
Okay, it was a cultural misunderstanding,
Come here
though.
and give me a kiss.
I don't regret it, but
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't. I get it. It's okay. It's alright.
but yeah, I believe it. I guarantee it's really, really difficult for all of you guys to not really see any other faces other than yourself and the one right next to you.
Yeah. Ati Gian and I had some conversations about COVID and vaccines and, our point of view, my opinion about this whole thing. And I mentioned it to you, remember? We had just a little bit of discussions about it
Hmm.
and what I felt about this whole thing. And, we also have these conversations a lot. But it's kind of weird because it's like how come in any other countries the cases are going down, but in the Philippines it seems like it's either going up or steady. It's never going down. You know what I mean? It's like it's either horrible or it's just it's never ignored. You know what I mean? Like people are always pay attention to it, and the numbers are keep going up and up. Like their lockdowns going in and out. Like, oh, we're ECQ. Nope, not anymore. No, actually we're ECQ again. Nope, not anymore. You know what I mean? And it's kind of unfair because some places are total shutdown, but some works are not. You know, like I know some people who are still working, not just at home. Like they're working in the building. They were never shut down, even during prime COVID 2020.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they're still working. Like she's working for a call center agency for Sprint actually, and they were never shut down. She still went to work. She was still going to work.
Interesting.
So it's weird. It's like they pick and choose which one is which, and I don't know. I don't understand. Yeah. What do you feel about it, Ate Gian?
Well, yeah, it's saddening that there's a lot of establishments that were really forced to close because of the situation. Uh, it's so difficult to survive in a situation like that, especially for small time business owners.
I believe
Well, I
it.
used to have a small business, and it's really challenging. Um, yeah. Well, I know we Filipinos were very strategic. We live to survive.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we'll do everything we could just to make money.
Mm-hmm.
And you're actually correct that the BPOs or the call centers, they were never closed. They were not really that impacted. In fact, it has opened an opportunity for them to offer work from home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So were they not
Which is
penalized?
actually good.
I mean,
No, not at all. I don't know. It's weird. All right. Well, let's have that's it. That's enough for COVID.
Yeah, COVID's old
we've been
school
talking
anyway.
about that. I know. At least we're trying to make it old school, but it's not. It's not, unfortunately. Let's talk about your YouTube channels.
yeah, I was just thinking about the same thing.
This is like one of the main reasons why
We have you.
we have you in the podcast, because I saw that you have a YouTube channel and I watched some of the videos. Have you seen it? Have you
No,
seen
I
it?
haven't
Oh
yet.
my gosh, it's gonna be fun.
Oh,
It's
you
gonna be
should.
fun. You should. You definitely should. We'll give you an opportunity to explain your YouTube channels, because I
Yeah.
think it's really important. Like I said, here in TMFS, we promote, we showcase Filipino talents and Filipino content all over social media platform, whether Facebook, YouTube, TikTok,
Just name it everywhere.
yeah, just not the other kind of platform, if you know what I mean. I think you know what I know, what you know what I mean. I don't even know, but we're not gonna promote that. Just the decent kind of platform. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Decent.
The big D kind of platform. Let's talk about your YouTube channel. Okay, so explain. I gotta be honest with you. Okay, not that I wasn't honest before. I should stop saying that.
And you're the one that told me
I
this.
gotta be serious about this. Okay, let me be serious about this. This content is not for me. Like literally not for me. It's not for me. It's not for Waka.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, it's not for any man at all. I mean, it is important for awareness, and I'm gonna let you explain what it is. I'm just making it ambiguous for people like Waka, make it more interesting what it's about. But explain to us what your YouTube channel. It's Gian Vlogs, right? But it's not really vlogging per se. But what is it about? What is it about?
I'm very curious now.
Well, I was actually like thinking if Mako would even watch it.
He will now after you explain what it's about.
I want to
He's
see.
gonna watch
I
it.
want to see.
He's
Or
gonna-
I want to know.
So in my channel, I'm actually featuring sustainable period products for women. Yeah. It's a little unpopular here in the Philippines, but I'm actually introducing the use of menstrual cups and other period products that are reusable. Because I've been advocating eco-friendly stuff that we can use. Yeah,
Very
so-
interesting.
And menstrual
Quite
cup
bloody.
is pretty much unpopular here in the Philippines. Well, given that the culture we are in here in the Philippines is a little conservative,
Yeah.
you know, thinking of something like a foreign object that you have to insert inside your body is something that
Yeah, cause
they're not really open to it.
tampons is not really a big thing in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me be right about what is it? Those little cup things that has similar to like a little nipple at the end.
Yes.
Okay,
It is.
Yeah.
it's the one where
Yeah.
okay. There was a TikTok video where I see a guy.
Yeah. They were asking like, "What is this?"
Yeah, what is this? And he's
Uh-huh.
sticking his tongue in it.
Yes.
Now, granted, we don't know if it was used or not.
Or if it's real or not. Yeah.
True, but okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
It's period cups.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's a one shot.
And when I launched my
Well,
my
that's
channel,
Bloody Mary.
you know, there is a lot of feedback that I received from it. Well, surprisingly, there's really a lot of women who doesn't know what a menstrual cup is.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Uh,
I'm
So
still,
what
I'm
are
not even a
some
woman either.
what are some initial what are your initial reaction when you heard about period cups? Like you personally, what's your initial reaction from it?
I hesitated at first, but you know, I was really curious about it. I first heard of period
Curiosity
cup
kills the
back
cat.
in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. Thing is, I don't know if there's a product like that here in the Philippines.
Mhm.
I really wanted to try it because you know the first thing that I really thought of is I really can save a lot
Yeah.
if I'm gonna be using that because just for a single cup you can use it for 5 to 10 years.
Oh.
Wait,
what?
what?
So just 5 to 10 years.
Interesting.
Wait,
Yeah, it just
how's
depends on how you're gonna take care of it because it's made of a high grade medical silicone, and you just need to wash it every now and then.
so you're not joking that it could be reused? I mean, isn't there like some sanitary?
It is, yes, but it is reusable. So that's
Interesting.
what really is interesting about the product because you know just imagine how much women are spending for menstrual products month after month. But if you're going to be using something reusable,
Are you
so
getting grossed out
you
right
really
now?
can save a
No,
lot.
I'm
Oh.
curious. I'm really thinking.
You don't
how-
have to be curious. You don't use it.
I don't know. I'm just playing it in my mind how women use
Don't.
it and work it.
Oh, you nasty. Why are you playing in your mind?
Okay.
Oh, no. No. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So how about two other people? What are the initial reactions that you get from them? Not necessarily about your channel, but when you tell people about this personally, like you have this product that you think is good and it's really uncommon. It's totally uncommon for not just for Filipinos but for Asian countries. You know, like it's totally uncommon. We don't. It's only getting more common here in America even. So all around the world is totally uncommon. So what are some initial reactions you get from them?
I've been getting a lot of it's mixed, positive and negative
Mm-hmm.
reactions to it. But more of some of my friends are actually positive about the use of period cups. In fact, some of them
Interesting.
have already switched to it.
Oh
So
wow.
Oh wow.
yeah, they've considered using that because I think the initial reaction would really be something that it's off because again even our parents wouldn't be open
Oh,
to.
absolutely. Well, even just the fact that you're talking about this, you know what I mean? Not necessarily just the product itself, but talking about this is more like it's a taboo for Filipinos, you know? It's like we don't talk about
Mm,
periods
It's almost
at
equivalent to the
all,
right,
talk of
right.
sex,
you know?
taboo, right?
Cuz it's yeah,
Mm-hmm.
well, cuz it's a private kind of thing. Not
Yes.
kind of, but it's a private thing. So even just talking about oh I'm on my period right now, it's still kind of embarrassing for a lot of women to talk about it in public, let alone talking about oh yeah I use this period cups that I don't even know
Right.
how to use it.
That's right. And I think that's the mindset that women have to, reconsider or at least change. Because we have this mindset that if we are on our period, it has to be kept as a secret.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But, period is a normal thing.
Oh,
It's
100%.
It's very
normal,
normal.
right? And it's healthy. It's just that, we have this kind of thinking that menstruation is dirty
Mm-hmm.
or, yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
disgusting and all. But
So
yeah,
it just
I
has
think it's just
this
the mindset.
what's the word I'm looking for? That unspoken rule where everyone collectively think like you said is dirty, but I mean I agree it's normal and I should know because I was living with almost what 9, 10 other women in my life for half of my life,
Mm.
so I would know.
And one of them is trying to turn to a woman.
Wait, who? Huh?
It's a joke.
Wait, what? I'm like, that's new to me. But anyway, so this new device or this new thing that could benefit women. Do you see this be it will revolutionize the use for all women if it gets big? Because right now it's new and it's just new to me. Is it really getting big in America?
Yeah, we've seen it on TikTok.
True.
Once it landed on TikTok or those social media platforms, it is gonna start getting bigger and bigger.
So do you think it's going to be the new norm for all women?
Probably not. I think, in my opinion, if you let me share my opinion about just the product alone, a product itself, not necessarily if it's a menstrual product or not, but I think as a product alone, it will take time before people start to get used to it because we like what Gian said, people still have this mentality of first it's a taboo conversation, second just the idea of making it reusable for certain items like that
Yeah.
make people it's gonna make people
Gross
cringe
out.
a little
Yeah.
bit. It's like when I tell you that I invented a Q-tips or a toothpick that it's reusable. You're probably like, no, I'm not gonna use that. What?
No.
That's disgusting.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's probably like at first it's gonna be like that until people will realize the
The benefit.
the major benefits from it. What do you think? You think? Do you think it will? Yeah. Go ahead.
Go. Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, I think education is the key. And
Yes.
that's the main purpose of me, vlogging it because I want women to be educated. I want them to be aware of what it is, what a period cup is, how it works, how good it is, or what's in it for them.
Mm.
And yeah, they might think that it's a little disgusting because it is reusable. But again, the cup, if you will be purchasing a high grade, or it's a
Oh,
medical grade. It's made of medical grade silicone, so it's really safe to use, and it's FDA registered. So
are there other grades, or is it just a one grade thing? It's just a medical grade.
silicone.
Silicone.
Yeah,
Sorry,
What are you
there.
asking?
I just want to know. I mean, like she said, it's a high grade, so I'm assuming is there other grades?
What the?
I'm just
Yes, there are cheap ones.
really.
Yeah,
Are they still good? Safe for all women to use still?
I really wouldn't recommend
Is
that.
there any? Is
Given
there
that
any
it's cheap,
made out of wood or paper or
I
plastic?
gotta be real. I gotta let this information. If all the
Is there
women's got
anything
to know
that's
this,
made
I gotta
like,
let the
made of-
good and the bad out.
Made of bread? Is there anything that's made?
It would be delicious, now would it?
How about a tea
No,
bag?
no. You know what I mean. I'm curious. I completely don't know. I didn't know there were other kinds, other grades.
Yeah. It's actually a good question because there are cheap ones.
You see, she
that
said
you
it's a
can
good
purchase
question.
over the counter. They can just order it online.
judge
and
me.
some people or some women might think that purchasing a cheap one would be better for them just to test it for themselves first. But I really wouldn't recommend that because it's not safe to use. It might, trigger bacteria buildup on the plastic material itself. So
Oh.
better not try it. So I really wouldn't recommend.
So let's go back to making YouTube. Okay, so I know you. I think for only period of time, I starting to know who you are in a judgmental way.
Judgmental one.
Then I don't think you are a very outgoing person. I think big part of you is like you're an introvert. You are more shy than I am. I guess any other people is more shy than I am, but what pushed you to do this kind of content? Not necessarily just do a content, but this kind of content. What made you that? What triggered you to make this content on YouTube?
Well, like what I said, I just really wanted to educate women
Mm-hmm.
about something that I discovered, and I think it is amazing.
Yeah.
And I,
All
I
right.
know, I mean, I think it is educational. It's a little unpopular, but popularity is not my goal.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to influence them to consider something that would be good for themselves and for their pocket and for the environment. So, yeah.
Oh, nice. Like, is this even something that you've thought about before? It's like, when I grow up, I want to be a YouTuber, talk about
No.
period bloods in a
No.
cup.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna call my podcast "Clean Bloody Mary."
With a big
I love
period.
that name.
Like a red period. Like a red period in the end.
Thank you for the suggestion.
But no thanks.
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Yeah,
And my guest tonight is Mary. How's it going, Mary?
quite bloody.
And then you do the whole Bloody Mary chant before and after your podcast.
Bloody. There's a chant.
Yeah, to summon Bloody Mary.
I was really thinking about.
The drink.
Yeah.
The whole drink start. Oh my god.
I didn't know there was some ritual or some ceremony to
There
get to
is
the.
there's a ghost named Bloody Mary that they said you do it in front of a mirror in the middle of the night and say her name 3 times and she will appear.
I
in
thought
front
that's
of you.
Candyman.
No, it's Bloody Mary.
Who does that?
So who does Frankenstein story? Who does vampire story? People.
I mean, who would stand in front of the mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times?
Who does why do people use a Ouija board? Because they just do it.
Fair. Okay. Sorry.
Who put period bloods in a cup? They just do it.
Apologies for my ignorance for a lot of things, okay, people? I'm just curious. These are genuine questions.
All right. So you are a pastor, right? You are you're not just a YouTuber. You're not just a face social media influencer. You are also a pastor, and you're a Bible school student. Now, my question is in relation to what you're doing and to religion and being a pastor. Have you ever had any negative feedback or violent violent reaction because of the product that you're introducing to to the mass or to
Ooh.
people?
Uh, I haven't had any negative feedback yet.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they're just afraid to
Oh, yeah.
to tell
You
me.
you're kind of quite intimidating, so I can understand that. I'm just kidding. I'm
Mm.
totally kidding. You are really approachable.
He can't decide.
No, that's good. That's really good. Because
Mm.
I mean, because I can, if let's say I know it's not the same. It's not completely the same. But if we started a podcast, um, or if we start a YouTube channel, let's say rating I don't know, like condoms, there's probably like a we're probably gonna get a negative feedback from that. You think so?
Okay, when it comes to condoms, then yes.
Or any form of contraceptive, not just condoms.
I mean, are you comparing contraceptives with this?
That's why I said it's not comparable. But I'm just saying,
Okay.
when we do, you're not even, happens all the time in our podcast. I say something and then he zones out, and then I have to repeat the same question 3 times for him to understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay, apologies. I was just, I am,
He's
okay.
zoned out. But if we do not in comparison to this, because it's completely different.
yes.
But if we do anything like contraceptives content, do you think in a religious world or Christian world we're gonna get negative feedback from that?
Hmm. I think so. I mean, the whole, in like at least in the Christianity side of things, someone will basically say, "Hey, if, fornication is not allowed," or,
No, because I think the product connects to a certain kind of sin. You know what I mean?
immorality.
Yeah, immorality. You know, like fornication. Of course, even married couple can use contraceptions if they don't want to get pregnant. But there's also that side of people using contraceptions for premarital
To
sex.
avoid.
Yeah, premarital sex and things like that. With that said, here's my other questions in relation to religion. So we know that there's also some sort of religion that they're not allowed to touch their own period blood and things like that.
Right.
How would that affect, do you think, in this kind of product from them, for them? I don't know if you thought about that, but
Yeah, I haven't thought about it.
because it's more exposed, you know what I mean, in comparison to like pads or
Mm,
what was the other one?
tampons.
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 Yeah, because even tampons, like if in the Philippines, if you tell people to use tampons, people will be like, no, that's kind of weird. Like, what?
Wait, really? They're still not into
yeah.
that?
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah. Agreed.
it's something that what she mentioned this earlier. It's something that you're inserting in your body. That it's like it's a weird thinking for a lot of people, especially for in a religious kind of point of view. I mean, heck, even people are complaining. I don't know if you know this, Gian, but people are complaining about, at least here in America, people are complaining about mothers who breastfeed their kids after a certain age, because they think it's more like sexualizing their kids when they turn, I don't know, after a year old. You're not supposed to breastfeed your kids anymore, because it's like
Who standardized that?
a lot of people.
Is that just in PH or out here? As
No,
well?
no, here in America.
That's just too
Because it's like
sensitive, man.
it's like sexualizing the whole idea of breastfeeding.
Did you get that idea from I mean, yeah, in California.
No, don't be hating on California. California is not that bad.
Anyways, sorry about that.
So
But yeah,
where else do you think your content is gonna go? Are you still gonna keep doing this kind of content, or are you gonna shift to a different kind
something
of
else.
content?
Well, right now I would stick to period products, but not limited to menstrual cups. I actually am thinking of introducing a reusable pad made of cloth. Cloth pads,
Oh.
cloth diaper, something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
wow. So you're really out there trying to
So-
help women out.
Mm-hmm.
You're a big woman supporter.
More of really advocating eco-friendly products that are sustainable. Because I mean, I think one of the consideration is the pandemic itself, being that we're here in the situation we're in. We're struggling financially,
Mm-hmm.
so
Makes
you
sense.
know, saving few bucks for a period product that you use every month, I think that's one thing that they can consider.
That's a
So
big.
if
Yeah, it's
they're
a big
not
thing.
really comfortable, if they're not comfortable with the idea of using a menstrual cup, then they may opt to use a
Anymore.
reusable pad
Oh,
instead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you?
which they can use for like 5 2 to 5 years. So still, it's a good investment.
Yeah, 2 to 5 years, or even 10 years. It's like that whole
Mhm.
idea is just um it's gonna be good, especially for third world country. Or imagine having that the same product go to like Africa, where they can't, they're probably, well, not Africa necessarily, but some countries that they have limited amount of products that they can use. You know what I mean?
right.
It's I think I think it is an amazing product.
I think so too. If it was there if it was created at the time when I was in high school, it would save me a lot of time going to the store in behalf of my sisters to find them the things that they need,
Yeah,
including
but
my mom, my
Yeah.
aunt.
you're probably, instead of wasting your time going to the store buying them, you're gonna be wasting your time cleaning them.
They can clean it themselves. I'm just saying, going to the
Well,
store
you
and
never know
taking my
that,
own.
because they could have bought it themselves, but they didn't.
Yeah. Oh, man, it would have saved me so much time. I mean, at that point when I was in high school, I would know their size, their kind, and their number. I'm like,
And their number.
yeah, they have a
I
certain
think
like.
I know.
another thing is that we should really consider taking care of the environment. I mean, as a pastor, I never, well, so far, I haven't really heard of a preaching that talks about taking care of the environment.
Mm.
So are
Because
you?
in
Mhm.
the church, we preach about spirituality and all, but you know, environment is something that we should be responsible of,
Have
taking care of.
Have you always been? I think the word I'm looking for, like a go green person, like supporting the environment. Have you always been like that?
Just recently.
Really? So what? So yeah,
Yeah,
what changed your mind?
when the pandemic happened, I became more aware of that because I just realized how much garbage we produce every single day. You
Oh,
know,
wow. Mm.
when pandemic started, that's the only time that I've stayed home, like for the entire week, month, and for a year now.
So you
So
have plenty of time
yeah.
in your hands to like learn a
Mhm.
lot of things, I guess. Okay.
Right,
Mm.
it's true.
Wow. Wow. Pandemic.
So
Pandemic
yeah,
made
when
you a,
God said
A
that we should
YouTuber.
be
no, a tree
we
hugger.
should be taking care of the creation, right? So
I mean, I still
taking
believe in
dominion
that.
of the
Take dominion. Yeah.
So
I
is
hope
this is this
I hope
gonna
it's making sense.
is this
No, it
gonna lead
does.
is this gonna lead you to be a, I don't know, vegan or a vegetarian?
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Are you gonna be? Are you that
I don't
extreme?
know.
You know? No.
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, it won't be wrong. We started it like that until later on.
That's not true.
I mean, Adam and Eve, all
That
they
is
did was
not
trees. They
true.
didn't have
That is
eat
not
animals.
true. How'd you know?
Um, well, you know what? This is all just Doc Furman's what he told me. He's like, we were once just vegetarians before. We only eat greens before. Yeah, it says in Genesis. Anyway, somewhere in there, somewhere in the chapters, somewhere in there. Anyway, I'm just saying.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm a meat eater, just so you know. I love meat.
I don't know. I don't know if that's truth, because God created the animals.
Yeah,
He created the animals.
never said anything to eat them,
Yeah, it never said anything not to eat them either.
but to care for them.
Yeah, that means don't you take care of your chickens before you kill them?
If I had any.
Oh my gosh, you're not answering my question. You're dodging all my questions. Hi. Huh? Oh. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I can be a vegetarian or vegan. I love eating beef, pork, chicken. I don't want to say I love
Yeah.
eating meat, because that might taken
What?
out of context.
I love meat.
Beef. Yeah.
I love meat.
That sounds gross.
Apologies. Anyways, back to you.
Sounds
Go ahead.
disgusting. That sounds disgusting. Anyway, so with your content, I love what you're doing. I think do you have TikTok?
No, I don't have.
You should start
Well,
TikTok.
well, I have one, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not posting any content on it.
You
I'm
should.
just using it to watch.
You should post content, cause listen, your that content is gonna be intriguing for sure, intriguing and controversial at the same time, cause it's not, cause it's not a,
You want to close the door? It might quiet it down.
cause it's not a common kind of product that people will talk about. You know what I mean? So I think you should start a TikTok account. So and it will go viral for sure, because not a lot of people talks about it, and second, it's controversial and intriguing enough that people will be like, interesting, yeah, I wanna, but also be aware that you're gonna get um different sorts of comments about it. Speaking of which, did you get any comments, bad comments on your YouTube account about the products that you're
There's
posting?
none yet.
Okay. Because I know you post on Facebook too, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I can't. We're doing podcast.
The mic is literally right in front of your mouth. You don't have to yell.
Yeah, but not the recording. Hey, have you used period cups?
Ooh. Ah, she's not coming back.
Of course, you're not gonna hear me right now. um. So besides being a YouTuber, a creator a content creator, I'm sorry, a pastor, what other things do you do? What other things, hobbies, or other things that you spend time with? And besides Lester.
Well, aside from ministry commitments,
Yeah.
Yeah, Lester can be a ministry.
jump rope workout. Would that count?
Oh yeah, that's right. Actually,
what?
that's part of the other conversation that I want to talk about. So you do jump rope, right? You do jump
Yes.
rope workout. This is actually very new in a new concept that I've seen, not just in the Philippines but also here in America. And ever since I've seen you doing your jump rope workout, I've also seen other people that's not even connected to both of us doing jump rope workout. How big is this kind of workout in the Philippines right now? Our internet just got disconnected.
Are you still with us?
Hello, can you hear us? Did we get disconnected? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still here?
Okay.
Okay, awesome.
Right. So how big is this jump rope workout in the Philippines?
Well, I only discovered jump rope workout 2 months ago, back in August, where I actually just saw one influencer in Instagram
Yeah.
who's been doing jump rope workout. She just started actually, and I'm just a little interested about it because I used to enjoy jump roping back in elementary days when I was a kid. So yeah, so I tried, purchased one, and then I started skipping every day. Skipping every day. Yeah.
I skip like classes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Skipping classes. Yeah, so yeah.
Wait, so since we're on jump ropes, I mean, in your guys' kid days, even today, was a double dutch a thing?
No.
Really? Do you know what a
No.
double dutch is?
Double dutch. So remember when we were kids, we do like jump rope with two people holding it, like a big jump rope, and then you just jump in the middle, right?
Oh,
Double dutch
yeah.
is with two jump ropes. Yeah, that's not
A thing
common.
out there?
No, it's
Oh,
not a
okay.
thing. Because I remember watching that. It's like, how are they doing that without the rope getting tangled? I have no idea. But no, we don't do that. We don't do double dutch. We do double dutch ice cream.
That sounds good right now.
Yeah, I know it is.
Me too.
I know. But anyway, so jump rope. I do jump rope in my workout, and it sucks because not just whipping your toes or your face. She said she whipped her face one time.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
But not just that, but also the sole, especially the sole of your feet. So when we were kids, right? Big difference when we do jump rope when we were kids is we bend our knees. You know, when you jump, you bend your knees, and you just jump. With this one, instead of jumping, it's more like prowling. It's like more like prowling,
This
and it's like you're more like tiptoeing, and then you hop instead
okay,
of
so
jump.
this is like a workout, not like a challenge or anything.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah, it hurts on the sole of your feet, your
Oh wow.
whatever this part is, not hamstring. This
Calves.
your calves. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts. So how has this been helping you, physically?
And how long have you been doing it?
Yeah, how long have you been doing it?
2 months, just 2 months.
Oh.
I started back in August. Yeah, I just started.
Oh.
And surprisingly, there's a growing community in Facebook that's about jump rope,
Like
the jump rope
Philippines
in the
community.
Philippines. Yes,
Oh.
Philippines community, and I can see that there's a lot of people who are doing the jump rope workout, especially when they closed out the gyms, so people just can't go to the gym to work out. So that's a good alternative.
Yeah.
Physically, it's really helping me because it really has improved my endurance, stamina, my bone
Oh.
density,
Bone
yeah, so.
density.
Wait, bone density?
Gives you calcium when you jump rope.
I don't know how that works, but I kind of like it.
It makes you stronger.
Makes you
I
stronger.
mean, I get muscles make you stronger, but I don't know how bones will get stronger. But okay. Hey,
You're moving your body, so your bones are moving too. They're not.
yeah. I mean,
getting
I
fragile
would
and stuff.
assume that your bones will get, the nutrients from what you eat. Well, anyway.
Yeah, I think diet is included, but I think the workout itself, because ropes might come in different weight. You
Yeah.
could use actually a
Yeah.
weighted rope, and the intensity of the workout. So
Yeah, because you mentioned you have a new jump rope now, right? You just got a new jump rope,
It's a 10-pound jump rope.
a 10-pound jump rope. If you hit the back of your head, you're dead. That's it. You're knocked out.
yeah, I think this is disgusting.
You hit your shin, it disappears, like gone. You're
Want to try a bloody jump rope?
Okay.
a bloody jump rope. Oh wait, I can because I have menstrual cups.
Oh yeah, you can jump when you're on your period if you'll be using a
oh my
menstrual cup.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Okay. But yeah, this new jump rope you got. I mean, is it weighted? Or
Yes, it is a half-pound rope.
Oh, a half pound. Okay. Okay. And you can do different variations, right? So I can do singles. Singles are no problem. I can do singles all day. Probably not all day. It's gonna hurt. But I can do singles. I used to do a lot of double unders. Like I used to do 100 double unders in one, like in just
wow.
one sitting. Yeah, not one sitting. In
one
like,
go.
Just one rep. Yeah.
in one go?
Yeah, one rep. The 100 consecutive.
In one go without stopping.
No, one rep.
One go.
One rep.
One go.
And so in that one rep, 100 jump rope consistently consecutively. But now I lost it because I stopped doing workout. Now I'm back to single double until I hit my toes or my face. But you can do a lot of different variations because I know boxers do jump ropes.
Yeah, it's a big thing for them.
Yeah, and they do it not just for to lose weight or to be more not just for endurance, but they do it for timing because that's what you do when you're boxing. You want to do your timing. But anyway, so you can do I can't do the running. The one foot at a time. You know what I'm talking about?
Running.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't do it. My timing's terrible. Yeah, and then the close and open. I saw your videos. She has a ton of videos on Facebook.
And working out too?
Yeah.
Also,
Of
this is
jump
not
roping.
just women's support, but this is also health support.
Women support.
Sorry for my choice of words, okay?
Women
I'm
support.
I'm just glad you understand what I'm talking about here.
Women support.
Yes. So you do videos about working out too?
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm actually thinking to make a content for jump rope in my channel.
Yes,
Okay,
you
go
should.
for it. Yeah.
You should. Maybe you'll be the first person who used the longest jump rope.
Get it all over.
Jump.
Okay, now again, bring it down. Just get under me.
Jump. 5 minutes later, jump. Dude, can you imagine your back muscles? It will be humongous after that. It's like,
Sorry, our imagination is really going wild right now.
you have like 5 people jump roping with you.
Get it over.
I know. Yeah. Jump rope content. That's gotta be interesting. That's gotta be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a step towards everything else that you want.
So I think your next step, and I mean this wholeheartedly, when it comes to jump rope, before you go and do jump rope content, you need to encourage Lester to do jump rope.
Oh, that's a
I've
big.
been.
The look on her
I've been
eyes. The look on her eyes. Lester, the fact that she looked like that, I mean, her reaction,
I
you
know.
gotta do something, bro.
You know, what
Bro.
did he say?
Bro.
What did he say? He said no?
I'll think about
He
it.
said he can't.
You
yeah,
can't.
He'll think about it. So.
There's probably no. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna say there's probably.
You still said it.
There's probably no short jump rope for him.
Well, you can adjust the length. of
It's
the
a
rope.
joke, Gian. It was a joke. It was a short people joke. There's no short enough jump rope for him. You know what's his jump rope?
What?
When you cut a rubber band.
Oh, bro.
Just cut a rubber band.
That's so bad. Hey, Lester, we love you. That's all.
He does. I'm just kidding.
And she does
I'm
too.
just kidding. I don't even know if he's gonna watch his podcast.
He better. He better support his girl.
I know.
Jeez.
If you're watching this podcast, we love you.
Yeah, we do.
Maybe,
Very much.
dude. So Lester and I think I mentioned this to you before. Lester and I debated a lot. We had a ton of discussions in our dorm. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about a lot of Pastor David Quiverar. A lot of times we make fun of him. A lot of times, but he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy. To be honest with you, to be serious, just being serious, I couldn't believe when he posted you as his girl. I couldn't believe it. Like, he's dating this girl. How? And I was like, man, it's got to be the power of prayer. There's no other way he got this girl if it wasn't for God. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be God. Because there's no way.
I won't confirm or deny, but
And Waka agreed with me.
yes, I do.
He said amen.
I did.
Yeah, he was shocked. He was shocked. I wonder if Lester is like, I have this product called period cups and they're amazing. And then Gian's like, oh man, I want to marry you. You're the best. Oh man.
Lester, man. Missed the
know.
brother, man.
I know, he's great. He's great. All right, that's all I got. I just want to promote your product.
Yeah.
All the things that you're doing, everything that you're doing was great. Is great, and I think you should keep doing it. The period cups. If you're probably curious right now, if you're watching or listening to this podcast, how to use it, you're curious how to use it. And if you want me to ask her how to use period cups, I am not gonna ask her that. You should go and watch her YouTube, because I don't want that picture in my head. Just go watch her YouTube, because I've seen it. Okay, let me go back. I didn't see it how it's done. I saw it how she explained it, how to use it. That's it. There's no, to all you creepy people watching this podcast right now, she's not gonna show you how to use it. She will just explain to you how to use it, okay? So don't be going to her YouTube account thinking and expecting she will show you how to use it, because she probably won't. He will just
Yeah,
explain
and
to me.
don't worry, I'm not showing my period blood.
Exactly. That
I
too.
won't.
To you creepy people.
Ah,
I know what you're thinking.
love it.
You're
Love
probably
it.
excited right now. You probably pause this podcast and like, I'm gonna go to her YouTube and see
All
if she
right.
does it.
That's creep.
No, no,
That's a
she
creep.
won't. She won't. Um, do you want to promote yourself? Are there any other platforms, social media platforms that you
Yeah.
want to promote, and any products that you want to promote? This podcast is not that big yet, but once we go bigger and better, you're gonna have people hitting you up. So how can people find you in social media world? How can they
Get a hold of you.
get a hold of you?
Uh, well, yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for having me here. I actually don't know that this was, your plan, promoting my, yeah, which is kind of weird talking about menstrual cups with you guys. So,
Yeah, with
Wait,
us
yeah,
guys.
thank you.
Hold
With
on,
us
really
guys.
hold on. Why
With
is
us
it? Why?
guys.
Why is it weird? I think it's good. I think, man. Here's the thing, Gian. Okay, before you continue further with your,
Men ought to know this.
with your, degrading our morale and our
Oh,
and our good intentions. Here's the thing. I think men should know about this.
I agree
I think men should be educated about this kind of
to
things.
an extent, of course.
No, at all. I think we should be educated about this, especially if you're planning to get married, and more especially if you're planning to have
Fair.
kids. Because listen, we should be the type of men who are so grossed out about this. We shouldn't be the type of men who are who degrade and down women about this kind of stuff. We should be the kind of men who support them and be okay with this, because it's normal.
It is very normal.
You know what I mean? It's very normal. So we
Yep.
should be more educated about this guy.
Agreed.
It's like, and I know Waka was joking about this, but when your wife asks you, "Hey, can you buy me a certain product, whether
wasn't a joke.
tampons or sanitary pads?" I'm trying to give a positive note about this.
Yes,
Tampons,
go ahead.
sanitary pads, or period cups. We won't be the type of people who shy going to the cashiers, like,
Yes.
you know what I mean? We should be like the man who's like part of this. Like, this is for my wife or for my girl or for my kids, and I'm supporting them because this is normal.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Gian? So it shouldn't be weird. Stop degrading us, okay? We're supporting you. Cheers to you and your period cups. That sounds gross, but
Your P cups. That even sound weird.
peacock.
M cups. Mups. Nah, forget it. Can't give up names now.
Okay, go ahead.
yeah. So, for everyone who's interested, wanna see the content of my vlog, you can just search for Gian Vlogs in YouTube. I probably would be adding, other content in my channel, just like jump rope, workout, and all other stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know. Just come visit my YouTube channel. You can also add me on Facebook, Gian. Yeah, let's be friends. Yeah, what else? I have Instagram.
Mm.
I might have TikTok soon. So
Oh.
Nice.
Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter if you want to see how I rant about politics and all.
Yes, that's right. She
And-
talks about politics a lot.
GN is JEANNE.
GEE
GEE.
ANN
ANN.
GN.
GN. Just for all those who don't know, I didn't know because typically you'll spell it JEANNE. At least out here. But anyway,
Go ahead. What else?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Do you have you should start a Facebook page, not just your own personal account. Start your own Facebook page, the GN vlogs or GN, I don't know, something about you, a page instead of just a personal account. Cuz your page, when it grows, you can get paid from it, and also you can be more secretive in your page than in your personal account, cuz once you start posting about your address, or not your address, but where you live, in your personal account, you can hide that in your page, because you don't want people creeping on you, and you know what I mean.
Right.
I would start like, for you should start your own Facebook page. Like I said, man, this is gonna be a very interesting and intriguing content. or product. You're not sponsored by Period Cups, right? You're not getting paid from it.
No.
You just find the benefits of using it, so you start doing it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
We probably should started that with that she is not getting paid to promote Period Cups. Like she doesn't get Period Cups once a month to promote Period Cups, because to be honest, she does not need Period Cups a month, because like what you said,
It can last.
it can last 2 to 5 years depending how much you use it.
Yes.
Wait.
A high grade.
Depending on how much you take care of it.
How much you take
Yes.
care of it, not use it.
Yeah.
We hope you use it a lot, but I'm saying how much you take care of it. How do you even store it? Like, how do you store that kind of
Is
product?
it like a special box for it?
Do you put it in the fridge?
There's a cloth pouch included,
Oh.
so yeah, you have to keep it there.
Do you
Is it colored red by chance?
Do you put oil in it?
No. Why would you?
Because it's like, because you know, metal, you don't want it to get rusted, so you put oil. I don't know. I was just wondering, is there some substance that you put, like, I don't know, like bleach, not bleach, flour or
To keep
Flour?
its
Why? Is it fried chicken?
Wait.
Why would you? No, you take care of it by boiling it, so
Oh,
that you
boiling
can
it.
disinfect
Okay.
or sterilize it.
that makes sense.
Just, use a different pan, not the one that you use for cooking, but
A pan
Wait, no, that makes
specially for
Period cups.
period cups.
for period cup. Yeah.
Is that the name of the product, Period Cups?
Yeah, menstrual cup, period cup.
Menstrual cups. That's actually
Interesting.
There are different brands though. It comes in different sizes too.
Yeah, dude. It's all their periods are not the same amount. They're all different, depending on the day too.
And yeah, just to clarify that, when it comes to sizes, when I say it comes in different sizes, it's not literally the size of your,
Yeah,
know.
stuff. Yeah,
but the size matters because it depends on your
amount.
flow
yeah.
Oh.
and
The amount.
the amount of the blood that you
Yeah.
you bleed every month,
Gross.
and the
Gross
height
me
of
out.
your cervix too.
The height of your cervix too. That's right. Your latest vlog is wait,
how to measure.
how to measure. Yes.
Yeah, how to measure the height of your cervix. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Interesting.
that's
Very
one thing
interesting.
to consider.
The height. How to measure cervix height. You want me to measure your cervix height? That will be the start of this podcast. The beginning of this podcast is asking you questions. Do you want me to measure your cervix height? That would be a good. That would be a good start in the podcast. Beginning intro of the podcast.
Intro. Okay, the intro.
That's right. That's right. Man, thank you so much for joining us
Yeah.
at the Gian. We hope you have fun doing this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like I said, that's all we want is to promote Filipino content all over the world, because we want to showcase all of that. Whether your own personal life, whether your YouTube account, whether your jump rope account, whether your boyfriend, we do not care. We just want to showcase Filipinos, awesome Filipinos like you. And this is what this podcast is about.
That's what
This
it's
is
all
it.
about.
And also finding Waka's girlfriend. But that's a
No,
different
let's
story.
leave that as a end of the story. Done. Let's leave it at that.
We are gonna start we are gonna start having guests in our podcast, because I feel like our watchers, viewers, and listeners are getting tired of me, Waka, fighting about stupid things. So we want to include
I think
other
they're
guests.
awesome. They're not
Hold on,
stupid.
let me finish. So we want to include guests so we could have other guests fighting about our stupid stuff.
Okay. Okay.
See, you should have just let me finish.
Sorry.
All right. Do you have anything else, Ate Gian, to say?
Oh, yeah, it is really nice to meet Waka.
That's
Yeah.
They
finally,
met.
to finally meet him.
That's
Yeah,
right.
just like I told you earlier, I've heard a lot of stories about you.
I don't know if they're good or bad, but
Yeah,
awesome.
they're good ones. Yeah.
So okay, let's end this podcast with this before I do my last. Actually, I'm gonna do my outro first. If you enjoyed this podcast, and you love this kind of content, if you love Waka, GN, or maybe me, I don't care. Or if you already reached this end of this
To this
podcast
point,
and you
yes.
haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, comment, like this video, tell your friends about us, especially people that needs period cups. If they're disgusting human being and they keep spending money on stupid tampons and pads, and you're like, yo, you gotta save money, use this, whether they're women or men, just tell them about period cups. Yes, please subscribe in this podcast. So now here's my last question before we end this podcast. If Waka and I will buy period cups, and if we need period cups, what will be the size, the color, and
There's a color?
kind of period cups we gonna need, in your own professional opinion, as a content creator of menstrual cups?
I don't know. Do you even need one?
No, I'm saying if we need one. Let's say we're women and we're gonna need period cups.
Well, we still have to look for the height of whatever you call that, cervix or cervix.
Just let her. Just let
Okay.
her. Let's say we're new about period cups and we know nothing about it, and we say, hey, so we're looking at these period cups. What do you think should we get? What size?
Oh, well, I probably would ask you questions first,
Okay.
like how heavy your flow is every
Oh, it's
month,
heavy.
how low
Look
or
at him.
high your cervix is.
Look at him. His cervix is probably
Very heavy.
a foot
Oh,
long.
well, I would recommend an extra large.
Oh,
Is that the biggest?
extra large.
Yeah, for heavy flow.
Do you have a whole, like, I don't know,
Where were you gonna go with that?
a whole bathtub of period cups? extra large. Okay. How about me? Can I use medium? Is there small?
Is
What's
that
the
the most
smallest one?
petite? This one?
Yeah, there is. There's actually a teen size for
Teen size.
teen size.
That's
yeah.
my size. Teen size.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know.
If you're a heavy bleeder, you might need larger.
I'll make you a heavy bleeder.
That's disgusting. That's gross. That's gross. Now we're making her uncomfortable.
sorry.
The person who's doing period cups content, we are making her uncomfortable by talking about her own product.
We're helping.
Way to go.
We're promoting it. We're helping.
And I just can't get it off my mind when you mentioned about,
The
soaking
bathtub?
it in flour.
Flour.
Flour, yeah. It's not a measuring cup that you use for baking.
Breadcrumbs. I'll put it in breadcrumbs. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
thank
did
you guys.
try it.
Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you have fun listening and watching us. We'll see you
Yeah.
guys later. Bye.
Late.
Bye, Ate Gian.
Thank you, guys.
Joanne.